Hi, I'm eager to share this journal with you. I have made it for my friend who loves Shabby Chic and Rachel Ashwell. So I used a book from Rachel Ashwell and took all the pages out and then reused them to make this journal. And I feel like this could be my best work so far. So let's dive in. It has two signatures, as you could see there. The front opens with a magnet, so it closes, and there's a picture of my friend in there. And I have a couple pictures there that she could look at, but I love how it snaps closed. And she loves and used to have a store that was shades of white. So she loves Shabby Chic and shades of white and creams. And so that's what this book consists of, and things that she collects. So this is the front cover. And I joke around with her because she'll ask a lot of questions. So this little charm says, "Stay curious." And this says yesterday, today, tomorrow. And it says this book is dedicated to Lily. That's her dog's name. And this was already in Rachel Ashwell's book, so I left it and then added Cheryl's name. And it says, "Live in the sunshine." She loves going to the beach. And then I said to share it with a good friend of hers for kicks and giggles. And this says, "Sunshine on my mind." And what I did here is I decoupaged two little girls together on the back of there for my napkin. And she also loves orange blossoms. So there's several orange blossoms throughout, and then I backed it so she could journal on it and use it as a journaling card. And so that's the front two pockets. And the book's a little bit bigger than what I usually use. She also gave me, she always gives me linens and stuff to use in my journals. And so she gave me this, and it was a pillowcase that was ribbed, but that had this pretty trim on it. So I had to use that here in the book, in the journal. And she loves, yeah, see this book's big, so I gotta move it back and forth. She loves buttons and collects buttons, and especially glass buttons. So this is a glass button that I tried to put throughout, and little crochet pieces. And so this next page is full of buttons, and this is actually a picture out of Rachel Ashwell, one of the out of this book, and it had buttons, but then I added a real button. And then this is a tuck spot in the front bottom of here, and so you could see it's thread behind there. I thought that was just a little fun little thing, and it's like a hidden tuck spot there. And so like I said, she likes to collect buttons. So over here this says collecting, and I have a card that has buttons on it, and it's from January 21st, 1899. And the card is, but the buttons aren't from there, but I just sewed those on. And so that just tucks back in there. And like I said, I've been wanting to do a cream and white journal for so long. So this was super fun to do. And okay, so that's a tuck spot. And I just filled with all kinds of things. This is Sam Poole, one of her printables. And these are just random printables that I think, well, no, these aren't printables. I believe they're from, oh goodness, 49 and Market. Sam Poole and 49 and Market's in there. This little tab is a printable from Graphics Fairy that I just added a button and some crochet pieces. This is a Sam Poole printable. And this page, she collects linens and used to own a linen store in New York. And so I just thought that was a neat page because she has closets full of linen still. And one time I gave her a shirt that had this ruffle on it, and she gave it back to me. And because I guess it didn't fit or something, but so I used it here in the book. So full circle moment there. And it looks like, you know, the lace and the ruffles are just going off the page. So I think that's fun. She loves the beach, and so I included shells. Another Poole printable. Another Poole printable. She does collect antiques, and I put this here because her dog's name is Lily, and she likes to go to the beach. Trying to keep this book all in focus here because it's bigger than what I usually do. So then this says The Earth Smiles and Flowers. Trim. And just different shades of whites and creams. Another Poole printable. Antiques. And I liked how this page looked like a doily. And then I included a doily in here, so I thought that was fun. This here is wallpaper that I turned into pockets. And so it's linen wallpaper, and it's got pockets on each side here and a pocket here. And then on this trim here, I have buttons on my signature, tied to my signatures. And, oh, I see I have to put another button on here. That must be one that I forgot to put on there. And this is from Rachel Ashwell. I used Vitoria Magazine, Rachel Ashwell, and I believe it's called, oh, Victoria Home with White. I used that book too. So there'll be pages from here, and I'll list it all below, the different books that I got things out of and stuff. And again, this is the trim on that pillowcase that she gave me. And I liked how, you know, it sort of went with what's in the picture there. She also collects crystals, and she's a collector and sets up booths at Mount Dora. So I used a lot of stuff like that. And she loves orange blossoms, so I included that in here. And here's a page that I did spackling on in shades of white. More Shabby Chic stuff. Pockets full of more Poole's printables, Polaroids. And more orange blossoms. Again, she collects crystals, so I had to include that. White milk. She loves going to the beach, so I thought that was fun. This is pretty with a hammock, and then there's a journaling spot in the back. And I believe she gave me this. She gave me, this was a shirt, and she wanted me, when I made her journal, to make the cover out of this. Well, when I cut it, I just had a hard time with the beach just falling apart everywhere. So it was very hard to do the journal cover with that. So I just included a piece of that favorite material in here. And I think maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll wrap it in that. I don't know. We'll do something else with that material that she loves. And this is a tuck spot here. It's like a hidden tuck spot. And I have several little hidden spots, and I might even forgot to show you some. So my cousin did this in one of her journals, and I just loved it and had to redo it. So you just cut squares with a square punch, and then glue these squares on top of cardstock, an index card, and then you stitch them. And so I tried to bring all the colors together that are in here. And that's just super fun to do, and I want to make more of those. And here's a piece from that same shirt that I put on here, and some trim that she's given me. And she also likes linen, so I did linen material there. And then this is just shades of white. And I thought it sort of corresponded with this page, and it's a pocket full of different fun things. Some of the stuff I wrote little personal notes or have personal pictures in there. So I won't show you what's in all the pockets. But anyhow, I thought those two corresponded. I feel like there's a glare. So I'll try to tilt it up a little bit. She collects old Christmas ornaments. And so I thought that was a fun page. And just an old address book page I put in there. And that's just a pretty room. Yeah, I think there's a glare. And so this says live a life you love, and a journaling spot. And this is 49 in Market that they have different trims, and I just love that. And tickets and some embossing stuff there. And like I said, oh, I guess that's an envelope. So I think I have something personal for her in there. And like I said, she collects antiques, so that's a page with antiques. And this is a printable that I have done, and I still haven't put printables in my shop. I need to just bite the bullet and put them in there. And so this is music paper, and I put flowers on it and fed it through my printer that way. And so it's on the music paper there, and then on this side it's white paper. Sometimes she's in a hurry and busy, and so I put just breathe there. And I just added this trim. And I thought I put my buttons on here, but I haven't yet, so I need to put the buttons on here for trim. I took this picture in my yard, and it's an orange blossom, and I thought it came out really cool. So I had to include that in there. Oh, and I guess it's hooked to there. There we go. Some white milk, some shades of white. Some journaling spots. How we met was I had a store, a Shabby Chic store, and we first met at a garage sale, and then she would come to my Shabby Chic store and shop and just hang out. So I had to put a picture of where we became friends. And like I said, she likes to set up booths and sell her antiques, and so this is a picture of a booth that is set up somewhere, and I thought that was cool. Then we have orange blossoms again on this page with 2 oranges. And she's an excellent writer, and so this talks about talks about writing. And so what I included was an old letter in here, and it's from 1910. And this is a postcard from 1949. So I included it into this little tuck spot, and I thought that was super fun to put in there. I'm trying to show you in case there's a glare. I don't know what's going on. And then what I did here, I tucked in some stationery so she could write, and this is the full ensemble here. And this is shades of white here. And another sample printable. This is a Ruby and Pearl XO printable that I just thought just had the nice shades in here, and then I embossed it, and I like how that page came together with this page over here with everything embossed, and then I did spackling on there. So I think that came together pretty good. And this is from an old planner, and then I did a little punch down here of a rose and did a stamp there. And this is a coffee dyed page from a book about plants. And she likes the color, the seafoam color too, so I thought this was a neat page with the seafoam and then the tab up here using a button and some crochet in the trim. I thought that came out nicely. And here we have more orange blossoms. So it's a to-do list, and then this is a picture of her and her dad when she was little. And we got a to-do list here. This has, you can't tell, but it has a hidden spot behind the pillows. So it's a tuck spot that she could put stuff in. I think I have something hidden in there. What did I put there? Oh, just random things down in there. So that's fun. And this here, headboard, is another tuck spot too. And I did another journaling card and some other personal stuff in there. On this side of the page, I wrote her a note and made a tag. And then this is a picture of her and I in the car one time, just laughing and having a good time. So I had to put that in there. And then on the back, I put, stop, stop, I'm gonna pee. You know, sometimes when we laugh, hard things happen. And I share this funny thing with my cousin and several friends. No one will ever be as entertained by us as us. And I just love that saying, and these two women just cracking up. I'm sure you have a friend like that too, where you guys will just laugh and other people will look at you like you're crazy because they don't know what you're laughing at. But anyhow, so that's just a fun little thing that I share with her and several other close friends and family. And I believe we are at the end. Yes. And that's it. And so I need to ship this off to her, but I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like this is one of my favorites that I've done so far, and I've been wanting to do creams and whites journals. So please subscribe to my channel. And if you ever have a special order that you would like me to make, you could send me an email or direct message me on my Instagram, because I do take special orders. So, okay, you have a great day and come back to my channel again. Thanks.